Hi, so from time to time I do answer questions in regards to like, hey Coach Ryan, what kind of position do you think I'd be best for? And here's a couple of those questions, at least one of them. So this one is from Tom at Newell. Hey Coach Ryan, he used my first name, but we'll go with Coach Ryan, that's okay. I'm 6 feet tall and nearly 6'1", and I'm only 15. I have great vision, great passing, good tackling, good communication, good speed. Where do you think I should play? Also, can switch the ball from one side of the pitch to another with both feet. Now, these are definitely traits at which a center mid would need, especially one that's box to box. The box to box center mid needs to be able to move the ball up the field effectively. And not only move the ball effectively, but to be able to hit both points of the field, both the left and the right channels or sides of the field. Being able to send the long ball as a box-to-box center mid is very good for the counters, especially if you're able to hit the right corner from the left side of the field and vice versa, and to really lead those passes on for those outside mids or right mids or fullbacks to run onto. A lot of times people have been playing with the cam, CM, CDM, where it kind of alleviates the midfield. It covers more space with 3 different people. However, this can cause somewhat of a breakdown in build if the players aren't working well, and this is where the box-to-box center mid comes into play, where you give one player all the effort of the 3. So why do I think you'd be good at center mid? Well, your height for one is good. Your speed and your ability to pass and good vision communication is something that you need in the middle of the field to dominate both aerial balls as well as the ground pass and the ground game. So, you know, if you can win both in the air and on the ground, move the ball effectively and hit those long balls, that's something a lot of people are looking for in a leader in the middle of the field. For me, I like to control the game, and I like to control the middle of the field primarily with a strong defensive back that presses high. So it takes away a lot of that space behind and moves forward. So if you have someone that can hit those long balls and move the ball effectively up quickly, that's really beneficial to the team and to the structure of the formation. And that's where I would put you. I do see that having someone that's tall, fast, strong, and effective is great to have in the center of the field. Now, you could potentially play also center defensive back, which would be very beneficial because then people wouldn't be able to just take shots. And you'd be a tall presence in the middle of the field during crosses, set pieces, and just basic crosses to the other side. It's hard to hit over someone that's taller than you. And you'd be strong and be able to defend well. But I do feel like you'd be a good transitional piece to move the ball from the defensive half through the midfield up into the offensive half. And it would just be more effective for you and for the team. But, you know, it does depend, you know, where do you like to play? If you like playing defensively, then center defensive back. If you like to play both, then of course the center mid would be the most precise place. But having you in a position that executes the entire field is beneficial and makes you a very dangerous opponent to work against. So that's my suggestion. I would recommend those 2 positions. If you do feel like you're more attacking, then of course a winger would be an offensive wing player would be good, pretty beneficial if you play in like the 4-3-3 with the 2 wings and the single striker up top. That's my suggestion. I hope that helps. I do feel like you'd be a good set piece player in the middle of the field, whether it's center defensive back or center mid. So good luck. Let me know if you have any other questions. And yeah, looking forward to doing more of these.